Since we are talking about a movie today, I do want to directly state that I support both the writers and actors strike 100%, and I want to draw everyone's attention to the Entertainment Community Fund, which provides emergency financial assistance to those who work in the mediums we so greatly enjoy. When the Plan Entertainment CEOs are, or at least were, moving forward with is comically evil, organizations like this are invaluable. So please consider a donation if you can. A link to their website will be in the description. Anyway, on with the video. Hey Golden, do you remember when we watched that movie Conga TNT for your monkey video? You know, just that peak of cinema?
Yes.
I assumed that the director of that film, Brent Kelly, that was his first feature film. It turns out that was his 43rd film.
Oh, I see.
But I researched his past work, and I found out the way he's gotten access to IPs with prestige, or at least IPs adjacent to prestige, is leveraging different public domain comic book properties. So, like, Conga's series with Charlton Comics is public domain, so is Gorgo's, which is why Conga TNT ends with a Gorgo tease.
So we're getting Conga versus Gorgo eventually.
Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe not hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how it feels.
I hope not. We don't need more of that in the world.
Did you know that Blue Beetle, who is set to have his film adaptation released really soon, is technically in the public domain?
Are you fucking kidding me? I assume we're talking about, like, the original Blue Beetle, like the first guy.
Yes.
Because that wasn't DC initially, right?
Yeah, it was Fox Feature Syndicates who did him originally. The nuance of it is that the name Blue Beetle is not public domain. DC owns that name, and they own the two most popular versions of him, which is Ted Kord and Jamie Reyes. Dan Garrett, Garrett spelled Garret, that's very important, is and his origin story are in the public domain. Now, if you add an extra T to Dan Garrett's name, it is no longer in the public domain and DC owns it.
I love copyright law.
It's great. In 2012, Brett Kelly leveraged the comic's public domain status and made a movie titled Agent Beetle, also called Agent of Justice.
I'm sure he did.
So I don't think he was trying to capitalize off of anything in specific.
Wasn't that around the time the Green Hornet movie came out?
Oh, that's very likely. The poster, though, kind of gives me Amazing Spider-Man thoughts.
Oh my god! He should team up with Black Cougar. There'll be an unstoppable, not tokusatsu force. Oh, this is great already.
Thankfully, only 80 minutes.
Only 80 minutes, And you know what? 5 minutes of that is probably credits.
It does appear to be the case.
I know this shit. This is my bread and butter. Where's the Pornhub logo? Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character... Oh, shit! Oh, okay. This is a splash screen that he downloaded off of freesplashscreens.com. There's no synergy. There's no synergy. No synergy between those.
I bet it's because he changed the title.
Perhaps. Maybe if it cuts back to the cells. No. He just has a bunch of these. This is like one of those transitional screens from The Big Bang Theory.
Wow, you weren't kidding. These it's 5 minutes of credits on both ends.
I wonder if this guy is stalking her. I can picture the screenplay for this. It's dark at night. A killer stalks his target, but it's like broad daylight, and like he's making enough noise behind her for her to be like, yeah, I know you're there.
Oh my god.
He looks like Spooderman.
It's so good.
Do it. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh crazy. It just comes in from the right frame. What is that thing on the right? Like, what is this swaying in on?
I think it's like because he didn't screen record it. He's just recording a computer screen, but he doesn't own a tripod. There's too much lip biting in both of these people's performance.
Are you sure this isn't a porn parody?
Like, I'm like full on expecting someone to whip it out.
Then he cuts to a close-up of him. He puts a stick on the table.
He's pulling his cock out! Get on with your own life and don't say anything else in the press.
He's looking down at the script.
I don't want you dragged into the...
This is a picture.
With like a little bit of snow falling. Now that's a hero shot if I've ever seen it. Just the blue beetle walking into a bedroom.
And then, like, the reveal that it's the guy in prison who's the Beetle. But it's like they don't focus on it at all.
Yeah, like, I was wondering.
But you do know what curiosity did to the cat. Get out.
But did you hear what it did to the Beetle?
She's gonna become a cat-themed supervillain. That's what that's setting up.
I like the newspaper pinned up is clearly just, like, printed out a piece of paper and they pinned it to the board.
Yeah, and I think I've used that exact template before. I think it was this template. I did this for a video. Because it's cut off in the same spot. It looks like it's stretched.
It is! It's the same thing! No, wait, hold on! That says February 30th!
February 30th. That doesn't exist, does it?
It does not!
It does not occur in the Gregorian calendar. Oh my god. Like, and this was made in 2012?
Yeah.
But it says 2017. Or does it?
It says 2015.
What the my guy, it's easy shit. It's easy shit. You gotta put a little more effort into your fucking fake newspaper, man. I put more effort into this shit.
I also like that they couldn't like set aside a day for him and the actress playing his love interest to like take a picture together. So they're just using her acting headshot. This man looks exhausted.
This is the 30th take.
Let's get to it.
Is his name Hampton because he's gonna turn into a hamster man? Oh my god! At least they put, you know, a shadow on it. But also, like, you know, maybe format it so that it doesn't go over the picture.
Roaches don't have any of these traits.
Yeah, let's hear it! Let's hear it! I'm Johnny Ballsack, your mad morning mother from
Johnny Ballsack?
99.9
Very polite clapping for this kind of thing. This is a movie theater? Are they doing this in front of a silver screen? This clapping is incessant. Is this G-Fest? Oh my god, shut up! You need a fucking break, man! Just stop with the clapping!
Hold
I
on.
guess that's it.
Hold on, I just noticed something. Shadow of the guy from before. But like, if you look at his mouth, he's clearly talking. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He's saying things and they muted it out.
You know, if you, like, looped this scene, but only had the audio, you'd have some pretty decent white noise for, like, going to sleep to. Because it's just constant clapping. The rock music that's playing is fairly uninvolved. It just keeps going. Are we done?
No, we have one more person who's gonna walk around for 3 minutes.
You don't have to show
We are
everyone.
20 minutes in!
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, that was something.
Wait, why did he even go in there?
Okay, so I'm looking up this movie online, and the other movie that Brett Kelly did, Rise of the Black Bat, has the exact same footage of that bikini show from earlier. He reused footage, but intercut it with the new character in the movie.
That's
In this
amazing.
movie.
That's amazing.
He just reused an entire sequence.
Roach!
Oh. Guess that's his friend from the inside.
Listen to how she sounds in the scene. It's clearly they noise canceled it.
Oh yeah.
To test a new trial drug.
Oh,
designed to
yeah.
enhance the body's
That's like
immune
denoise
system
filter.
and protect-
And they still didn't get rid of the fucking fan
They're
noises.
administering the drug
It
together.
feels like they denoised their voices instead of the fan. Because the fan is louder than them.
Mantis, is that you?
Wait, why is her name Mantis? Mantises don't do that.
The hell are you doing?
Getting you out of here?
Oh!
That was fast. I'm fast at everything, but sex.
Excuse me?
I'm fast at that too.
That's great,
I
man.
actually have
Please
sex,
stop
that is.
talking. Yeah, thanks for the character introduction this late. Mutation, invisibility. as mantises are known to do. Well, is this like a university's like text chat, like, you know, those discussion boards on like
Yeah.
D2L or some shit? Type up 2 paragraphs about why you're sorry.
That's just the reversed shot from earlier.
Oh my fucking god. This isn't a movie. This is a money laundering scheme.
Her name is Widow.
You know, like a spider.
They named the redhead character in your comic book movie Widow. There we go. Still image again.
Same fucking JPEG again. And they hold on it. By God, they hold on it.
What is this man? Who is this on the left?
Oh, that's Drobin, Boy Wonder.
You wanted a demonstration, that's all.
Why are we getting introductions to them like after he's already beaten them?
I like that this dude's glasses are always lopsided.
What is that? Protection. Your powers work on both genders. Now,
Very
let's say we
inclusive.
get down to business.
PNG of the moon, PNG of the moon, PNG of the moon.
It's stretched too.
It's just gonna drift
Yeah,
all the way off screen.
No, I think it's crashing into the earth.
Sonic Adventure 2 type beat. She's just here.
I'm sorry, but like my brain, I can't think anymore. They didn't even use fucking shadow on the text this time!
I forgot to turn on the shadow.
How do
That was fucking incredible.
I need to rewind it. I need to see that
That
shit again.
was
Nothing was even coming out of it.
shadow on the text. Shadow on the text.
There
Yeah,
we
we got
go.
some. How much longer? Oh no, not the moon again.
No, it's coming right towards us.
Not the moon again. Not the moon again. We got a close up this time. This means it's gonna appear out of frame sooner. No! You fucker! You made us sit through the whole goddamn thing again!
That's for not telling
I need to hear that again.
That's for not telling me.
It's the hard, like, thwack.
I laughed so hard my headphones fell off. The same footage of this building.
This isn't a movie. I refuse to call it one.
He's not wearing a shirt under the morph suit.
Huh, so those are just his nipples there, huh?
Oh, yeah, his headlights just fully on.
Let's get this over with. Oh, he's got a package!
Yeah!
Why?
She
Is he not wearing underwear either?
That's insane.
That's insane.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Are you sure this isn't a porno? God,
What is
this
wrong with
movie.
this belt? The belt is like...
It's not tightened enough. But he's also wearing something under the costume that's really revealing something.
We're what we were meant to be. Shut up!
Oh, how hackneyed.
No!
What what happened?
She slapped the gun out of their hand and ran.
Meat punching noises.
You know, when you get vaccinated.
Shoots her with a gun.
Oh look, it's our favorite character, the moon!
uh,
They only have this one image. They only have this one image of the building. They really emphasized his bulge. What?
They zoomed out. Oh, that was miserable. Thank you. Who knew that the director of Kong TNT could turn in a bad product? As you do.
I like they aren't cut out properly. You can see the fucking white dots.
Ah, God.
Look at the white dots. He cut off his hand.
Oh my God. How do you release something like this and still have, like, friends? Oh, I bet her hair was really hard to cut out. They gave up.
They did. Look, you can see like in the middle of some of the curls, there's just white.
Just cut Just cut
It's like just from a random shot. They didn't.
There's like 20 minutes of a movie here. Like after that, there's nothing. This movie is like 80% nothing.
Let's look at the IMDb reviews real fast.
A few sex scenes short of a porno.
Okay, we can take turns reading them. I swear this movie was made by 8-year-olds. The director is talentless, the scriptwriter illiterate, and the actors and actresses couldn't keep employment in the handheld cam porn industry. The fight scenes were outshone by the fight sequences in the old Batman series or early Star Trek series. This movie was the worst waste of time I have ever engaged in. If anyone involved with this movie is ever in another movie, it is because they were filthy rich and bought their way in. That being said, whoever lined up the end credits did a good job and might have a future as a stenographer. Even if you are as forgiving as me, this movie will make you want to search out people affiliated with it and beat them publicly.
A few sex scenes short of a porno. I found this by an IMDb search for the absolute worst feature-length films in English, available on DVD on Amazon. Currently, this sits at a number 8 on that list, with 1.1 stars. I cannot foresee this changing with more reviews. Sometimes terrible movies get released, but it rarely shows that the people that made it are used to working in the porn industry. This was an exception, featuring amazing lines of dialogue like, "I'm fast at everything, except sex." And there's one scene dedicated just to half-naked women on a stage in a club as well. Nothing else happens. Just someone walks into a club, some half-naked ladies walk on stage, then a few minutes later he leaves. The acting throughout, as you may have guessed, is at porn preamble quality, and the fight scenes are closer replicas of 5-year-olds imitating professional wrestling than actual combat. Overall, this did not disappoint. It was just as bad as I'd hoped. If you want a terrible film, this one is for you. Otherwise, still watch it. It has to be seen to be believed. I disagree. I don't think you should see it.
Why wasn't the Beetle squashed during the pitch? First of all, I encourage people to download it illegally in an effort to bankrupt these people.
That's so harsh. I have to respect it.
I can't believe that the filmmakers, after watching the final cut, still believed in it enough to release it, let alone put their names on it. Every facet of this movie showed an astounding lack of ingenuity. Every idea old and tired. From the costumes, the Beetle wore a navy blue Morphman suite with a pair of snow goggles over the top of it, to the visual effects, which seemed to be directly ripped off of Andrew Kramer's video co-pilot, to the acting, which was embarrassing even by porn standards.
Okay, 3 out of the 4 reviews have mentioned porn. Like, it's there. You see it, right?
Yes. Usually I take a guilty pleasure in watching bad movies, where the production standards are laughable but not wholly pathetic. But Agent Beetle has no redeeming qualities. Really, the only way it could be forgivable is if I found out that this was shot by a 10-year-old on his mother's camera. Basically, it's pure crap.
Oh my god. This movie was horrible. The review I just made can be considered art better than this movie. The review I just made can be considered better than this movie. Yeah, even with the typo, I agree. So yeah, Agent Beetle, don't fucking see it.
Thank you so much for watching. First, I want to thank Golden for joining me in this video. Golden stuff is fantastic, and you can see more of it over on ZaGorudan, link in the description. Shout out to my patrons, Ned Rex, Tentacle Teapot, and AJ Wigglesworth. If you want to support me, you can go to patreon.com/HSquid, and if you want to support Golden, you can go to patreon.com/ZaGorudan. Links to both in the description.